Something's a bit different today, huh? I'm on a 600 now. But this happened like months ago. I just didn't care about making a video, but I felt like making one for my transformation. Well, I finally made it, guys, and I love saying what's up to police officers. Most of them don't wave back. Try to find somewhere private, or not private, but like an empty space, so I can do a walk around of the bike, show you guys what's up, and have a little talk about this bike. I smell marijuana. Maybe I should have turned right over there. Well, I've been there in a while. Can't remember what's down there. I'm about to hit my favorite turn though. Oh man, that light is green up there. I love straight up like hitting this green and then going to that green, because I get a good ass lean like at that light. Oh, it's not gonna stay green though. I hope it does, but it's not. It's not. Is it? No, it's not. I just gotta fix my clothes. I'm getting wedgies all the time. I can like barely hear that because I have music in, but I don't know what that was. But bro, when I just took off on my bike this morning from my house, I saw something move. I thought it was a web. I'm not sure. Still don't know what it is. Still don't know what it was. When I moved my handlebar, I saw the web tear apart. And I looked down at my speedometer, and a fucking like little spider is jumping and shit. Alright, dude. It's time to get serious, dude. Come on, dude. Let's go, dude. Got this, dude. Could have done better, but I was so scared. That truck, I don't even blame that truck honestly, because there was like a big can't remember what it was, but there's a bigger truck in the way and he couldn't see. But I love that turn, May. Let's actually pull into here. I've never I always go to that shop, but I never have been in this little shopping area. Let's go. Here she is. Well, I tried to do a little vlog on my drift, but I think my mic is broken, so I don't know if it'll go through. But if it does, it'll go through on the video. It'll be on the video. So I have a little bit of vinyl wrap on some of the parts, but before the bike looked like this, it was almost completely stock. I think I lost one of the bolts. I don't even want to work with windshields anymore. Like, fuck that. I had the mirrors. Like, I need new grips too, but the reason I love this bike is because it had a cat delete, and I don't know what he did with the stock exhaust, but it's loud, but not like, it's not the loudest bike I've heard. I had the white decals on the side. Got rid of those. Trying to get rid of all the light colors. I want to get rid of the white decal right there, but I don't want to take off my my tank grips, man. And I think I cracked the fairing right here, if you can see. I think if you can see that, but I used ABS glue, and it looks pretty good now. I have some bad parts on the vinyl. I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you. I know you definitely can see. Can you see it? Like this part right here. But it's a nice vinyl, man. Got it off of Amazon. I think it looks pretty. Just gotta get stickers, man. Just gotta get stickers. And we'll do a little sound test right now. Yeah, it's hot today, okay? And the ECU is flash, so the fans turn on at 180. Oh, great time to do that. So, the bike has a little open lead under the tank. I need to patch it up, but whenever you start it, the open lead, I don't know, it's just, I have to cover it up, and I haven't done it. So sometimes it doesn't start. Just gotta turn the key on and off again. You know what, this shit always happens when I'm in public, you know what I'm saying? Never when I'm at my house. Always when I'm in fucking public, when, you know, hundreds of people are watching. Not hundreds. I don't want to rev too loud. So yeah, looking pretty sexy. There's still more I want to do to it. I want to put vinyl on this fairing, the inner fairing. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. I know the next one I'm gonna do is this part, because there's too much blue on it at the moment. I don't really like all the blue. But, it's looking sexy though. So the history on this bike. I will record it on another video because my phone is about to stop the video. Hold on. All right, so the history on this bike. I got it off of Craigslist in February, and during February, that's when I had the money, and I wanted a 600 so bad, and not many bikes were on the market, used bikes that is, and so this was like the only R6 that wasn't ridiculously overpriced that I could afford. And I didn't know, since it has 05 headers, that the headers from the last gen R6. It's basically the same thing, but just no catalytic converter. So he told me that the bike needs to be warmed up to 180 because it doesn't like the cold because of the bigger headers or whatever, and it'll shut off if it's not, you know, warmed up. And little did I believed it. You know, I didn't know much about 600s at the time. And so I got it, and then sometimes it shut off on me while I was riding. I just turned it back on, big whoop, rode off. And so it's like every day I started riding it, it got worse. It got worse. I started shutting off more. And so I thought, oh, maybe because it's like a full system, it needs a power commander. You know what I'm saying? So it could help it breathe. So I got the power commander installed. No, that wasn't it. So when the shop I took it to, they're like, nah, dude, you need a valve job badly. So around a couple days later, when I got the money for it, I took it to the shop to get the valves done. If you guys have any problems, like if your bike is shutting off and it's not liking the cold, it's the valves. Get the valves done, because he said my valves were so bad, next time I get my valves done, I'm gonna need head work. So don't let your valves get this bad. I know my friend is kind of doing it because he doesn't have the money for a valve job right now, but it's not, his bike isn't as bad as mine was. My bike was so bad, but it's fine right now. Perfect. So if any of you have a problem with your bike shutting off, I'm not gonna say that it's always the valves, but it's probably a big hint towards the valves. My valves were done at like 19, I think 19 or 18. It should have been done at 16. That's when I got the bike, 16k miles, and it was doing that. I'm thinking he tracked the hell out of this bike because he had zip ties on the forks too. And then someone, one of my buddies pointed it out that track people put zip ties on their forks so, you know, they can play with their suspension. And something he tracked and wheelied the hell out of this bike. I suppose. I don't know about the wheelies, but I know he tracked the shit out of this bike. So I'm trying to take care of it best I can. How was it moving? Oh, there it is. Look, I screwed it in too hard, and I thought I fixed the. Oh, there you go. You can sort of press it down. But how was it going from a 250 to a 600? It was easy. I rode a 250 for an entire year, so I mean, you guys can kind of imagine how long I was on it. I just learned the fundamentals. It's scary at first, but once you get on it and ride and you actually like feel it, it's scary with the weight. Yes, I dropped my bike trying to park it because the front brake is so touchy and it was so heavy, but the frame slider saved it, thank goodness. And so yeah, dude, if all you need is confidence. That's all you need when riding a motorcycle. Don't get confidence mixed up with cockiness though. All right gents, see you later. Peace.